When you hear someone say, "I don't let anything affect me," it's not just about having thick skin. It's about developing emotional neutrality, a deliberate mental position where you refuse to allow your emotions to take control of your responses, no matter how chaotic or cruel the situation around you gets. Emotional neutrality doesn't mean you don't feel. It means you control how you react to what you feel. It's about becoming the kind of person that life hits, and they don't flinch. People disrespect you. You don't fold. You don't beg. You don't explain. You simply watch, calculate, and move calm, silent, strategic. But this doesn't come naturally. You have to train for it like a warrior trains for battle. Let's break it down piece by piece. Section 1. What emotional neutrality really means. We live in a world that pushes your buttons. People test your limits. Life throws disappointments, and society tells you it's okay to break down and cry publicly because you're human. And yes, you are human, but that doesn't mean you should always react like one. Emotional neutrality is not detachment. It's the intentional control of your emotions. It means you feel anger, but you don't show it. You feel disrespected, but you don't respond with ego. You feel hurt, but you don't bleed in front of people who would enjoy it. Emotional neutrality is power. The most powerful people in the world are not those who are loud, they're the ones you can't read. The ones who stay calm in rooms full of rage. The ones who choose when and how to react. The ones who, even in deep pain, remain composed. You want to act like nothing affects you. Master this state. Section 2. Why losing emotional control makes you weak. Every time you react emotionally, you give away your power. Think of it like this. Every outburst, every emotional rant, every time you get offended and show it, you've handed your control to the other person. You become predictable, weak, manipulatable. Here's what happens when you lack emotional neutrality. You reveal your weaknesses. People know what gets to you. They'll use it against you. You become emotionally hijacked. Instead of thinking, you're reacting. You lose composure in critical moments. The most dangerous time to lose control is when someone else is watching how you'll respond. It's not about being emotionless. It's about being unshakable. And that's what you're going to learn. Section 3. How to begin training for emotional neutrality. You cannot become emotionally neutral by accident. You have to discipline your mind and body. Here are the first steps. 1. Start with observation, not reaction. Whenever something happens, pause. Make this a rule. Do not react for the first 5 seconds, just observe. Ask yourself, is this trying to provoke me? What's the game here? Is reacting emotional going to help me? Even if you feel like screaming, wait. That gap between trigger and reaction is where strength is built. 2. Learn to slow your breathing. Physiology controls psychology. When you're angry or hurt, your breathing speeds up. That speeds up your heart rate, which pumps more adrenaline into your system. Slow breathing equals calm thinking. Practice. For seconds in, for seconds hold, for seconds out. Do it in private and in pressure. 3. Control your face. The first giveaway that something affects you is in your facial expression. Train a neutral resting face. Avoid sudden eye shifts or lip movements. Practice looking straight ahead even when you're insulted. Silence and stillness are your allies. Never let your face reveal your pain or pride. Section 4. The mindset shift, turning emotion into analysis. When you reach emotional neutrality, you begin to realize something most people never see. Emotions are data, they're not directives. You can feel anger without acting on it. You can feel insulted without retaliating. You can feel fear without running. Your new rule becomes, I don't act based on what I feel. I act based on what I decide. This creates a huge advantage over people who can be baited into an argument, tricked into emotional chaos, or pressured into overreacting. You become a strategist. You watch people burn themselves emotionally while you stay composed and dangerous. Section 5. Real-life applications, how to respond like you're unaffected. Let's look at different areas of life and how emotional neutrality plays out. In the workplace, boss insults your work, say, I'll review it again and make the necessary improvements. Co-worker tries to embarrass you, smile slightly, stay silent. Let them reveal their own immaturity. You show you're in control by not being pulled into childish games. In relationships, partner tries to provoke jealousy. Don't chase, don't argue, say, do what you need to do. I'm not competing with anyone. Someone accuses you falsely. respond calmly with evidence. If they persist, walk away. Never beg to be believed. You show strength by not being emotionally available to manipulation. In public, someone disrespects you, look them in the eyes, say nothing, walk away, or answer calmly. You done, that's it. People respect silence more than shouting. They fear those who cannot be provoked. Section 6. Training scenarios build the muscle. To master neutrality, you must simulate pressure. Here's how. 1. Silent challenge practice. Stand in front of a mirror. Read insulting or triggering phrases aloud with a straight face. Practice reacting with silence, calm breathing, no facial movement. 2. Cold exposure training. Take cold showers while staying still and composed. Learn to stay calm even when your body wants to panic. 3. Delayed response rule. When someone says something triggering, wait 5 seconds. Count mentally, then respond with calm logic. This creates a habitual pause, which becomes your emotional armor. Section 7. What happens when you truly master this? When emotional neutrality becomes your default state, people respect you more because they can't predict or control you. You get invited into higher rooms because you act like you belong. You become feared quietly, admired from afar, trusted in chaos. You attract better relationships, clients, opportunities because your presence gives peace and power. You become unreadable. You become calm in the storm. You become a threat without words. This isn't about pretending to be a machine. It's about becoming someone who has mastered their emotions so deeply that people can throw their worst at you, and you'll still stand tall, unfazed, and in control. Final message 1. If you want to act like nothing affects you, stop acting and start transforming. Emotional neutrality is not a costume you wear. It's a mindset you build. It's a nervous system you rewire. It's a lifestyle you choose. You don't need to shout to show you're strong. You just need to not flinch. And when you master that, you've already won.